Hello, welcome back to the Haim series. This is the one after What a Night, and guess what, I don't have a beard. I might have a beard in the outtakes because there was an outtake filmed a few weeks ago. Now, it's I just eject the VHS. This one is a bit of a mystery. Now, I do apologise. I've got no light on my face. I'm being lazy. I wasn't planning on doing one of these tonight. There it goes, back in its box, as I can hear higher in the background. Dream Machine. Now, Dream Machine has been featured on Lonely Tree Entertainment quite a few times, especially like back in the day. Like, this was heavily trailered on Prayer of the Roller Boys and Fast Getaway, and obviously Corey Haim, again not associated with License to Drive on this point, but in New Zealand I'd never seen this, and so I never seen this back in the day, and there it is, the New Zealand version. So when I got that here in the UK, I made a big deal of it and even managed to get Corey Haim featured in the video. So check that one out. Corey Haim is back behind the wheel, and that's what I was on about. So that's what I grew up with in New Zealand, because I never seen it until I got there, and it's a little bit different to the UK version. But I just watched it there, and then I also have the Teen Dream Machine when the car's a bit red. Now, just a quick waffle on about this one. It's really billed as a teen comedy. It's very dark. It's very dark, and to me personally, it's got elements of Lucas, because there's a scene with the tennis courts, and then the main guy who's creeping after Barry, Corey Haim's playing Barry, is a bit like Silver Bullet going on there as well. And obviously there's loads of throwbacks to License to Drive, and there's even like a take a girl out on a date in a carriage like it does with Corey Feldman in Dream a Little Dream. As a movie, it's one of Corey Haim's better movies production wise. I think this is a well chosen film that I think, like, First Independent brought it out over here, and Prayer of the Roller Boys was their first movie they released. So I'm not sure in the timeline which one came first, but as I say, I always remember this being heavily trailered and didn't see it in New Zealand, and its availability, it's just not available. So Dream Machine is one of them ones on First Independent that has just disappeared, and it's one of Haim's stronger films. It looks grainy as hell on VHS. It's not a laugh out loud comedy. I think it would get reclassified now as a 12. You've got the fraternity kind of stuff in there as well, which is pretty much like bullying. You've got the guy, but again, the concept, the guy dreams of having a good car, and when, to be honest with you, imagine trying to get the license plate for bad on his bug. I mean, that alone is worth more than the Porsche, but like the fact that he gets the Porsche, and it's not Bad Boys Porsche when it's black and Will Smith just hammering it down the roads and stuff like that, but you know, he gets this car, and it's even got its own written theme tune, Riding Down the Highway on My Dream Machine, and he basically gets given this car because this woman is angry at her husband having an affair. She doesn't know, and he doesn't know, that the guy is dead in the front of the Porsche, with the Porsche's trunk being at the front, and then the killer's after him, and it's like, again, it's all mixed up with the fraternity and trying to get in. And then I find the girl he's after, called Robin, very shallow, because she has no interest in him, even though he's got a pair of binoculars and creeping on her through the window, and then asking her out, and obviously threatens to smash his head in with a tennis racket, again the Lucas reference. And then, you know, he's sitting there in the Porsche, and she only goes out with him because he's got a Porsche. I mean, yes, there's a football game, and there's a bit like he catches the football kind of thing, and that's the reason why. But it kind of felt a bit shallow, and he's chasing the dreams, a bit like he does with Mercedes and License to Drive. But I think he's spot on this. He looks a lot thinner. He's got his hair cropped down, and just like, he looks like this is literally when he's been shaved, just like my face has been when he's got rid of the mullet going on there, going in the early 90s. And I think this was a strong choice. Why it's not available, it's insane. You know, the First Independent stuff, Prayer of the Roller Boys, the next Dream a Little Dream, and the other one being Fast Getaway. It will come down the channel, and probably quite soon, since the VHS player is playing. But I went all the way down to a video shop to see Rob Lane, just down the outskirts of Nottingham, and I walked in, and he had Fast Getaway playing on the TV. He had Dream Machine there on the shelf as well. So it's kind of like precious to get a big box VHS. I had two of these, and I actually give Charlie one of them. We probably got the better one out of the two, but again, it's just not available. My friend Casper has it on DVD, and it's essentially a copy, a VHS ripped to DVD as well. So these films, I think, need to be released, even if they brought Fast Getaway 1, Prayer of the Roller Boys, and Dream Machine out, and then they managed to get Dream Little Dream 2 in there. in Fast Getaway 2. There's 5 films that someone could pillage and put these on 2 discs. Maybe it's free. Maybe if you really want to crop in, chuck in Never Too Late or something like that. Or even if, I mean, Little Dreams out now, and chuck out a Blu-ray box set. It would sell. It would sell. See you in the outtakes. It's him watching Dream Machine. This is an outtake for Dream Machine on good old VHS, and it's him. It's always good when you see him. So there's an outtake of me last week with a beard, and I believe I'm talking about Jeff. Hello, and the outtakes for the next Corey Haim movie. I'm saying the next Corey Haim movie because I have no idea what it's going to be, because we haven't got there yet. But if you watch Trading and then Dream Little Dream while I'm sitting here, and I have that waffle about Jeff. Obviously Jeff Beck died today. You know what I mean? It's just like, I'm trying to document these elements of Jeff so people realise that Jeff goes, I'm on doing a tour at the moment. Started doing planning a tour, 5 dates, looking for 10, trying to find another 5 dates for Jeff Mull. Jeff, spelled differently to the G-E-F, but yeah, it's all about Jeff. Can't believe it, it's Jeff. Guess the film, Fast Getaway. See, Britt, I told you this is why we had to come here. Look what's behind you. Look at that. It's an official Corey Haim shelf. You know, now I'm back here. I followed a car down Nottingham, and it was called Jeff. And obviously, it's in the vlog, the video shop vlog, but it's not in this video because the license plate is Jeff. Just put it in the vlog instead. But yeah, as I say, I've enjoyed that tonight. It's quite dark and creepy. It's just not what it looks like on the trailer. But again, you got the Dream Machine, the Teenage Dream Machine, the Teen Dream Machine, and yeah, little collection there, the Corey Haim one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.